Ji, talked about Swadhyaya and Pravachana program. This is a great program under Guru, our Guruji, Sri Vijay Kumarji. So, by coming here and talking about what we learned in the previous week, or what we learned by studying, Vedantic texts or spiritual things, we learn a lot for ourselves. We are not, don't think that we are helping anyone else. First of all, we need to help ourselves. So that's a great thing which happens. And the great thing about this program is we will be forced to study in one way. So in that way, once we start studying, we will get an interest to keep on doing it. So it's a great program, so I would encourage everyone to participate. So by saying that, today I'm going to talk about a little bit, fundamentals of Vedanta, what Adi Shankara said about it, and also, I will recap what Vijay Kumarji talked last week, and I'll give one example, small example. Okay, so in any subject, if you want to go in deep level, or if you want to, achieve something in any subject, it could be technology, it could be Vedanta, it could be any spiritual, bhakti. So there is some prerequisite. We need to have the prerequisites covered to become I'm not saying to become master on that, but to become at a good level, there are some prerequisites. So in Vedanta, there are some fundamental questions. Some of them, answered by Adi Shankara. So the prerequisites for Vedanta is the four qualifications. That is discrimination. Discrimination is to make a difference between what is real and unreal. And the dispassion, to reject what is unreal and to move towards what is real, to understand what is real. And to discipline the mind, to divert from the unreal thing and focus that energy and conserve that energy towards to pursue the real. Desire. So the last one, the last D is desire. To strong enough to motivate one. We should have a strong desire. Most people will have, I think 90% of our population will have desire to make money and wealth, to achieve something, position. It's not bad, but still, we should have, even in Vedanta, we should have strong desire to know ourselves. So that's the desire which is a prerequisite for a Vedantic person. So for example, I would like to give one small example. Let's say a person called Mr. J. Okay, so Mr. J, he believes that it's an example of Mr. J and a rat. He believes that he's a rat. He's not really, he's a man, but he believes that he's a rat. So by thinking that whenever he sees a cat at his house, he goes and hides behind the closet. And for some reason, he also knows that he's confused, but he still believes that he's a rat. And I think, he was doing that for many, many days and many months, I guess. His wife notices this, that, he has some psychological problem. So then somehow, she convinces him and he takes him to psychologist and make him sit for a few hours. And the psychologist was able to convince him that, no, you're not a rat, you're a man, you're a human being. So then he got convinced. So as soon as then he comes back home, convinced that, I'm not a rat, I'm a man. Then when he comes back home, the cat is sitting in front of him. And then he realizes, then he got scared. Then he rushes back to psychologist, saying that, no, now I realize that I'm not a cat, I'm a human, I'm a man. But the cat doesn't know this. But, yeah, so this is the usual thing. Everyone we face, we think that we saw that. So that's like a delusion. So, but it's not, he doesn't know his true identity. it's just a thought, but it's not a fact. So there are so many things like that in our life. So, going back to last week, Vijay Kumar ji explained different types of people who seek the divine. There are one is the Artha. There are four different peoples: Artha, Artharthi, Jignasu, and Gnani. The Artha is a person who is very emotional and he got affected by something. He seeks refuge in God. Oh, he has a lot of problems, so he seeks refuge in God, and he requests, "Oh God, solve all my problems." So that's one type of devotee. The other is a Artharthi. So I think many people belong in this category. Those who always request for more wealth, more money, position, everything, ambitions. So that's Artharthi. And the next type of is Jignasu. They are intellectual people, but who are very hesitant to realize that they don't believe 100%. They have always questions. Why is this? They are very curious. They want to know more. Why? They know there is something, but why? So that they are the people, Jignasu. And the Gnani he is full of wisdom and bhakti. So when you combine full of wisdom with bhakti, he will be the ultimate person. He is very close to unite with the divine. So these are the four different types. I think most people, once you acquire, once you have all the prerequisites, and once you are, have a lot of experience with knowledge and wisdom, the person becomes a gnani. So these are the different types of person, the devotees. And Shankara what says is, we born as a human being is very rare indeed when there are like billions of life forms available for both. And having born as a human being, that desire for liberal is even more rare. And exposed to teaching Vedanta through association of great masters is very rare. In that sense, we are very blessed to have an opportunity here to come here and learn under Guruji to gain more knowledge and wisdom. In that we will kick off our Vedanta group here for this year.